We've got Tupperware that's plastic. We got Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and today I'm gonna be responding slash reacting slash reading slash all of that stuff to a Reddit post on, it's titled, Hello, how are you, Reddit post? It can't talk back. I don't know what that was awkward, but here it is. It says, Young Living warns people not to drink their products out of plastic. So here is the post. I will also have a link in the description below so you can check that out. But it's pretty relatively short post, and it does have a decent amount of engagement and comments, and so you can check those out as well. There is a bad word in here, so warning, I will be bleeping out something. You gotta keep it family friendly, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so here we go. This person says, I was told today that Young Living bottles say not to drink them out of plastic bottles or use plastic straws when ingesting them. I was like, okay, weird. So I looked it up. Yup. Turns out if you use plastic, the oils will dissolve. Why they always use a bad word? Why can't they just use normal words? Now that I've collected myself, let's continue reading. Alright, they said bad word, dissolve the plastic, and you will ingest the plastic along with the oils. And people still buy into this crap and don't think this is a red flag at all. I'm dumbfounded. Yeah, I'm speechless too, because after all you said, that I don't think there's anything left to say. You done said the bad word, so. Anyways, okay. This is kind of along the lines of, hey, you can't take in oils internally, and that would be correct for the vast majority of oils out there, and especially the ones that are on the shelf. I know with doTERRA, they have the supplement facts are on there, so you're good. This is specifically referring to, this is what I teach at my classes, this is specifically referring to citrus oils, lemon, wild orange, lime, grapefruit, you know, bergamot, any citrus oil. When it comes in contact with specifically any petrochemical based container, it will pull those petrochemicals out. That is a part of its chemical nature, its natural chemical nature. It just pulls those out, similar to how it pulls those toxins out of your cells, which is what you want them to do, because toxins get stored in our fat cells, because that's where our body puts them to protect itself and the rest of your cells from those toxins. And when we take oils internally, specifically from doTERRA, and Young Living does allow for internal use of their oils as well, then those petrochemicals can be taken out of our cells, which is what we do want. But when we use them in styrofoam, it can actually eat through the styrofoam. Why? Because styrofoam is a petrochemical base, or a low density based petrochemical that was made into this container of a cup, right? And then when you look at water bottles and stuff like that, they're a little bit more dense. And then I'm going to show you actually a bottle from doTERRA, and you know, some people may be like, hey, well, isn't the cap plastic too, Lance? Oh my goodness, I'm scared. As long as it's PET1 or PET2, which is a density, you're okay. And so because it's so dense, similar to the glass and everything else, it's not an issue. It's the low density plastics like styrofoam, or the really eco bottles, or even water bottles and stuff like that. Over time, with time and with sunlight, or even, you know, handling of them, it can really degrade that plastic, and so you won't be just drinking water, you'll be drinking plastic as well, and the oils. So what's the solution, right? Because people like these on these forums, they just complain or just like demonize MLMs and stuff like that, but it's like, I'm always encouraging people to look at both sides of the coin. Let's not just focus on one and be like, ah, you know, like, so the other side of the coin, which is the solution coin, right, is instead of using plastic bottles or low density plastics with citrus essential oils and water, you can use metal containers, aluminum, or what I prefer the most is glass containers, or you can use ceramic mugs or things like that. So those three things will avoid the whole low density plastic thing, to make sure that you're not drinking water, oils, and plastic. You'll just be drinking water and oils. And when you choose water, you're going to want ideally alkaline water. If you get it from a bottle, BPA free. Or if you have a reverse osmosis machine in your home or something like that, that also works well. So those are going to be a couple waters that are going to be good. Distilled water is also fine. If you go to the grocery store, sometimes they have distilled water in those plastic 1-gallon jugs. Plastic over time still degrades with either sunlight or time. It kind of breaks down. Pretty slow rate, but still, when you add the citrus oils, it accelerates that and kind of leaches them from the plastic and whatever part the oil and the plastic comes in contact with that you use. So bottom line, use glass, ideally, containers. Stainless steel is fine as a second option, or you can use the ceramic, all right? So like coffee mugs or stuff like that, that's fine. Those three will resolve that issue, and the fact that it pulls the petrochemicals out of plastic is just a part of that natural chemical function. It pulls petrochemicals out. Similar to how oil and water separate, well, you know, toxins or petrochemicals and citrus oils, they pull out of something that is like in our fat cells or stuff like that. So they have ability to just detox, basically. That's what the citrus oils are doing. They're detoxifying or cleansing our body and our cells. We want that. You want that. We breathe in car muffler fumes, which are petrochemical based. We drink out of plastics that have BPA in it, which is a hormone disruptor, which are still petrochemical based because they're plastic containers. We've got Tupperware that's plastic. We got silverware, or not silverware. We got like plastic spoons and forks, and I mean, there's plastic everywhere. You can't avoid plastic, but you do want PET1 or PET2 if you do use it, or the other three options I mentioned. Okay, so hopefully that resolves that, and people on here can stop tripping, and then that'll pretty much, you'll be good to go. All right, well, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe for future videos and their updates, and make sure to check out some of the links in the description below so you can continue to get your learn on and check out more of the videos I have on my channel and get the, get the education train going. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.